Tommy, aka the piece of paper in front of me, Grand Jury Award for Best Series and TV Pilot.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations.
I appreciate that. Thanks so much.
Yes, tell us your name and what you did in this project.
Christina, Alexandra. I wrote it, I starred in it, and I co-directed.
Congratulations. Definitely a moment when I was like, tongue, okay, where are we going with this? And then we start in that first moment, you're like, too bad, murder mystery is not where I thought we were going.
Yeah. It's pretty absurd.
Tell us about it.
Well, I was a little nervous because this is my first short as well, directing and putting it together myself. And I had just moved to Vegas, and I met a few friends at a meetup for filmmakers, and they wanted to do the 48-hour film festival, which I've never done, and I was super intimidated.
You did this in 48 hours?
No, I did this to prep myself for 48 hours. So it was a challenge to myself. Like, okay, let me put together something as soon as possible. Let me find actors, let me find a DP, let me write this in a couple hours and see how fast I can do this so that I can prepare for the 48-hour film festival. So I just wanted to have an idea of how chaotic it would be, and it is. So, yeah, so we got it done in a weekend, and it was very hectic. So that's how it came to be. And I thought a really absurd idea would be, oh, what if you could read minds with a tongue? That's an interesting situation to be in. So I wrote that.
As one does.
Yes.
That would have been the first thing. I can't think of another first thing.
Right.
Multi-hyphenate. When you start hearing it, everyone wants to be that multi-hyphenate because it sounds sexy. When you actually start doing it, it's a whole nother ball game.
For sure.
What was that like for you?
Oh gosh, it was horrible. I am an actor first, so that's that's my background. But I've never directed. I've never done anything else. So we never edited. So I guess in the future, I'm like, oh, let me better delegate, because this is really extreme. I'm literally filming while on my phone, handling catering, and like, let me do this and do this. And so I would say, just for the nerves and for smoother execution, I wouldn't wear too many hats. But definitely it was an experience and prepared me for the 40-hour film festival really well. So it was wonderful. Wonderful and chaotic and scary.
So you shot this in 2 days?
I shot this in 2 days, yeah.
What was production like for you? Because that's a fair bit of locations and people to organize for in 2 days.
I know. I shot this in 2 days. Pre-production was like about a week. So we found the cast in a day, the DP in a day. Basically it was movie. We all met for the first time on set. So there was no rehearsal. So I did not know what to expect. I fully thought this was going to fall apart, and expected it to fall apart, but honestly met amazing people, and they did such a fantastic job, especially considering the constraints and the budget and the limitations. So it was really hectic, but super fun, and long days.
How did you find your cast?
Actors Access and Backstage. I will say, the guy who plays Malik, I did know him already. I had met him through Instagram a few years ago. So we've been friends for a while. Actually, he was just at my wedding, 2 weekends ago. So.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, everyone else, Actors Access and Backstage.
They are perfect for these. It's just like that casting could not be better. You did that on your own. So what's it like casting for people going, I'm going to have to talk to this person?
It was great. It's just honestly feeling out chemistry based off of really not talking to them much. It was very swift. I've gotten over 100 submissions. I was surprised at how many people were interested in participating, and especially for free. It's like, because the budget was so limited, so people were basically volunteering their time. But there was a lot of enthusiasm around it, and it turned out really well. When we met on set, we practiced for a bit before we went rolling, and it was great. Everyone had a really amazing optimism, and it was just smooth sailing.
Did you shoot this in Vegas?
No, I actually did it in LA. It was much easier to do it in LA. Yeah, I did it in LA.
When you're, a week's of pre-production for, how long is it short?
It's about 21 minutes.
That's a fairly lengthy piece of work, especially for a first-time filmmaker.
Yeah.
And a week's worth of production.
Yeah.
What did that even look like for you?
Oh, it was a mess. It was a hot mess. But it was fun. It was great. It was everything, a lot done in a day. Like I would just do, I got to go through all these tapes today. I have to cast tomorrow. I have to, do a Zoom call with the DP now and multiple DPs to make sure I'm picking the right one. And Gabe Kimpson, who is the director, out with me. Fantastic. He brought 2 people with him and was really generous with his time and was like, okay, I'm gonna take care of some stuff for you too. So it was a lot of people just really putting their sweat into it, and but it was a lot of long hours and great preparation. So yeah, it was hectic.
So you went, I want to do a 40-hour film festival. So to prepare for it, I'm gonna make a television pilot.
Yes. Yes.
Logic, sure, okay.
Like, yep, I am.
So what happened with the 40-hour film festival? That probably felt like a piece of cake.
It was much, yes. Yes, I was like, okay, this is actually great. It went well. I did the one in Vegas, and it was obviously really hectic as well, but since it's like 7 minutes, it was like, okay, a breeze. It felt like a breeze compared to this. So it was great preparation, good homework.
I have a lot of filmmakers in the room, and we talk about putting together independent projects on a low budget, no budget, budget, what? You put this together on your own in a very short period of time for, I'm assuming a low budget, you said the actors work for free. What kind of conversations did you have to be able to get people to come on board, knowing that like a paycheck might not be on there?
Well, realistically, actors tend to work for free often. So
actors want to act.
That's the easiest part, actually, getting actors to work for free. What's hard is getting background to work for free. Because they don't get much out of it, right? If they're not featured, they're not seen. It's not much of a, unless they just want to kind of be on set and be around the buzz of creativity. They want to be compensated, understandably so, for their time. So about half of the background was paid, the other half was not. There were some were like, I'm just gonna come and show up and whatever, and the other part was like, oh, I would like to come, and we needed to fill up the set. So. Honestly, the conversation wasn't bad. People were just like, yeah, I'll show up. And some people were like, I'm gonna need something. And I gave the background actors $50 a person, who I could give $50 a person to. So that part is the easy part. In terms of other people, like maybe a PA or something, just friends calling in favors, like, hey, you wanna help and do this thing? And if they're available, they will.
What about locations?
Oh, yeah, yes, I had to book locations, so that we paid for. The frat house was found on Pier Space, so yeah, shot there, and the sets for the dorm room, typical like LA on sets you have to pay for, so that, not free. But Vegas, funny enough, I luck out in getting free spaces all the time, so that's nice. Bookstores, cafes, the film scene's very small, so they're kind of excited and enamored with the idea of it, so they'll let you use their spaces for free, so it actually look out better shooting in Vegas.
Shooting LA. No. Vegas is an option, guys. It's only 4 hours away. Go shoot, come back same day. Right. Questions, comments, concerns, itching, burning questions. I can't see. It's terrible. I see a hand right in the middle. I'm so sorry. I can't see your face.
You mentioned just a little bit on locations. I've started to put my thing together, like thinking of burning myself. And like, how easy was it to even convince people, like money, no money, like how did they even get? Because like it was a lot of locations, and I was wondering if I would like a coffee shop or like a cafe would go into when they start talking to me. And I was wondering like how this whole process of locations works.
Yeah, so one of the locations, I think Cinespace is, they have like, it's one location that has multiple sets, multiple standing sets in one location. So it's easy because it's one big building. One room's a cafe, one room's a dorm room, one room's a bedroom.
Hospital.
So exactly. Yeah. So I think that's pretty popular in LA, where you can go to one location, there's multiple rooms. So that was easy because we're just kind of moving door to door. The frat house, I found the owner on Pier Space, and I've worked with him before. Whereas like I had reached out to him. I never really got to do anything with it because it was during COVID. And I was like, I'm going to actually film something, and can you help me out with a discount, essentially? Just kindly asking and, telling him that I'm just kind of doing a short thing and I'm broke. And they sympathize, and they understand. They're in the industry as well, so they'll give you a bit of a discount if you ask politely. In terms of outside of LA, like Vegas, I simply go to the businesses and ask them and say if I can shoot after they close, and they say yes. So that's what I've been starting to. So that next short I'm doing next weekend, it's just favors I've asked, and they don't seem to really care. So it's like, okay, so we close at this time, you can shoot till whenever, and as long as it's before we open. But for LA, which is a lot more harder, I would say just kindly ask if you can get a discount, but there's plenty of locations that just that's the whole business, where they have a whole bunch of sets that you book.
A lot of mom and pop restaurants and cafes and bookstores and things like that will also allow you to use your space if you market for them.
Yeah.
So if you use your social media going, we shot here, their food's great, they did our catering, they'll let you use their space.
They will.
I saw a hand over there.
Yes. My question to you was, so you not only act in this film, but you play multiple roles with the development of the film recently. And so my question to you is, which one of those roles would you say was the most challenging to you? You say you were acting first. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking about that. So maybe the acting was easier for you, maybe not, because you had all these other things in your mind while you were acting. Like, how did it work?
Yeah, I was definitely distracted. I will say acting is probably the easiest, but I was always thinking of other things, constantly looking at my phone for 100 things happening and making sure that the background count was okay. I would say maybe the hardest was probably producing and just making sure things were under. I completely went over budget and didn't account for expenses that I didn't even think of. Like, one of my actors fell out very, very last minute. That's actually how my friend, the one who plays Malik, joined the cast. I didn't cast him initially. He flew in to play the role because the person who was initially going to play had booked a Broadway show. So he was like, I gotta go. So that was like the 2 days before, and then he flew in. And so that was probably the most hectic, just kind of the planning of it all. Just so many details I probably never considered as an actor before. I just show up on set and do my thing, but I would say maybe producing was probably the most complicated for me. Yeah.
What's next?
Well, unexpectedly, Tongue went pretty viral online, and a few influencers saw it with big followings, and they wanted me to write for them. And yeah, so I'm filming a project that I wrote for a comedian, and she's based in Atlanta. Her name is B. Simone. And a few streamers got a hold of Tongue, reacting to it, and got it a lot of attention. So an investor contacted me and is funding my series that I want to do. Not Tongue, it's a completely different series. It's called Artificial Empaths. It's about AIs that can feel. So they're going to college and they dream and they feel lust and jealousy and anger and love, and they will be going to college. And he's funding the whole series, so that's what I'm doing. Thank you. So I was like, okay, good thing I did this. But yeah, that's what I'll be doing next.
Look at that, guys. Make a movie in a weekend, and then make a series.
There you go.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you all. I appreciate it.
Thank you guys so much for joining us.